I will be talking to you about the principle of first trust. You're welcome to the Pursuit of Purpose and Love. I I have come to understand that relationship operates on principle. Yes, it is true that relationship begins from attraction. You can be attracted to somebody, and somebody can be attracted to you, and that's actually a reality that comes by grace, comes by the favor of God. Over time, as a counselor, I have sat and I have watched people who passionately love each other become strangers to each other. Not because the devil is too powerful, not because, there are differences of nationality or whatsoever, because one out of the two have no strength to trust like they used to in the past. The principle of the first trust is coming because of how people are so careless, having a negligent attitude. They are so I don't know what words to use. They are so irresponsible. And when you come to a place to think that this person's trust for you is because you are special and it is because you are superior to them, if that is your mindset, you will not have people who will be loyal to you. You will not have loyal people. There is nothing about it. You will not have loyal people. You can't have loyal people. When we have this at the back of our mind, it becomes a place where we begin to see relationships, friendship, even associations between us and our siblings, becomes a display of an act of trust. Relationship and friendship is a display of an act of trust. It comes from the gift of trust. Somebody giving you access to their self, a lady giving you her phone number, you having access to a phone number of a guy, you having access to someone's attention, and you being in someone's DM, and receiving somebody's call is an act of trust. There is a first trust that comes in every relationship, in every friendship, in every family, in every marriage, in every ministry. In the pursuit of purpose and love, you must understand the principle of first trust. What is first trust? First trust is the first trust someone places on you, the benefit of doubt people have placed on you because they want to have a relationship with you, because they want to enjoy your company, or because they want to enjoy having a conversation with you. And here is what people do, especially ladies and even guys, they make a mistake of this. The moment they discover that a man trusts them, or the moment they discover a lady trusts them, instead of protecting that trust, instead of protecting that vulnerability, instead of putting up an attitude, choose their words carefully, choose their manner of approach carefully to protect that trust, what they begin to do is they begin to test that trust. Oh, yes. That's what many people do in the corridors of purpose and relationship. The greatest act of irresponsibility in the corridors of love and relationship is for you to come to test the trust someone has placed on you, the benefit of that someone has given to you, the access that someone has given to you to their vulnerability. The moment you begin to test it, the moment you begin to toil with it, the moment you begin to disrespect it, you are tearing down that trust. You are tearing down their strength for commitment. You are tearing down that strength of them staying and sticking with you. And that is the reality. Because life is not about who is watching you. Life is not about you noticing anything. It's about you doing what is right and saying what is right and protecting the welfare of humanity. Because this is what being a disciple of Jesus is all about. So, what do you do with the trust that someone has placed on you? What do you do with the confidence someone has for you? That's the question. Do you know that a man asking you out for a relationship is an act of trust? Because despite the fear of rejection, he still chooses anyway to make his intentions known to you. It's an act of trust. There were many other ladies. In fact, there are other ladies that wish that he could ask them out, but he chooses to ask you out. Now you think is your right. You have an entitled mentality. And instead of this trust that is being placed on you to be valued, to be protected, you now begin to test it. You now begin to behave anyhow and begin to talk anyhow. No, it shouldn't be. And here is it. It doesn't matter how this person chooses to forgive you. Their respect for you cannot be as the first respect they gave to you. You know, there's a book I have written, Apology. Apology is not enough. I celebrate everyone viewing me right now, irrespective of your gender, irrespective of your nationality. Thank you for being here. It's an act of trust that you're staying and you're watching and you're listening to me. I don't take this for granted. And thank you for all the people that are subscribing. Okay, God bless you. All the likes, all the subscribe, I appreciate you. Now, back to the subject of the day. Forgiveness. We are all humans now. No, I understand we are all humans. We are not perfect. But that does not give room for carelessness. That does not give room for nonchalant attitude. That does not give you the room to come to people's space and disrespect them and say things and behave in a way that you wouldn't want someone else to do and say to you. No, can't you forgive me? Eh, After all, you say you trust me. After all, you say you love me. No, yes, it's true that they trust you, but they didn't trust you as a bargaining for you to disrespect them. They didn't trust you, as them signing up for you to disregard them and take advantage of them. They didn't. They didn't trust you for that. So the principle of first trust is that value people for how they honor you, for how they treat you, for how they add value to you, for how they protect you, for how they try in their possible way to protect your mental health and your peace of mind. Then you now say, what is the use of forgiveness if you cannot forgive each other? Good and fine. Trust is like an eraser. Okay, the more you use it to clean, the more it reduces. The more you keep breaking people's trust, especially when it's in an intentional act, when it's an intentional statement, the way it reduces the trust of people for you, it's so drastic. And here is the painful part of it. When you come to a place in life and a season in life where you want these people to trust you and to be committed to you the way you want, they don't have that strength again because your inconsistency have created a doubt in them that they don't even know what to believe anymore. That is the problem. That is the principle of the law of first trust. A man says, or a lady says, I don't like people talking to me this way. You not intentionally talk to him or her that way to see how he'll behave, to see how he'll react. You now come back and say, I am sorry. You now repeat the same thing again. You now come back and say, I'm sorry. You now repeat the same thing again. And tomorrow you want this person to be committed to you. You still want this person to trust you. No, he or she will not be able to trust you. Not because they are not unforgiving, but because you are not trustworthy. It's one thing for someone to trust you, it's another thing for you to be trustworthy. Are you trustworthy? Oh, yes, that's the question. Are you trustworthy in the pursuit of purpose and love? Are you trustworthy? Can people trust you that you are not going to take their vulnerability for granted? Can people trust you well enough to know that you're not going to abuse your access to them? When you tell people your flaws and your mistake, when someone tells you their flaws and mistake, can they trust you well enough that in the heat of argument, in the heat of misunderstanding, you not throw it back at their face? Will you weaponize the informations of the privacy you know about this individual against them in the midst of misunderstanding? Will you, or you still protect? When you're at a position you can use the vulnerability of this person against them, will you withhold yourself? Will you withhold yourself from doing such? Are you trustworthy? Are you trustworthy? You have a track record that you had the opportunity to insult this person, you had the opportunity to disrespect this person, but you choose to honor this person, not because you are not hot, not because you are not angry, but because you value that this person even trusted you in the first place. The principle of first trust. There are many marriages shaking today because the first love, the first trust the husband had for the wife is no more there. The first trust and the first love, the first honor the wife has for the husband is no longer there. Now, your spouse cannot trust you financially. See, we have different levels of trust. We have what we call physical trust. Physical trust is when people can give you a benefit of doubt that when they allow you in their space, you're not going to disrupt their peace of mind. You're going to be of a best behavior. You're going to be of your choice of what you'll be able to come to a place where you comport yourself in the way you behave. There's what we call physical trust. There are some people cannot take to a social gathering because they know that I don't trust. Hey, Jesus, like he will disgrace me, like he will embarrass me. We have what we call the physical trust. We have what we call financial trust. There are people that you know that you cannot give them money to keep for you. You cannot trust them in the corridors of finance because the last time you gave them money, they squandered it. The last time you trusted them with your finance, they abused it. And at the same time, they even blamed you that you were angry that they misused your funds. We have financial trust. We have physical trust. We have emotional trust. There are some people you cannot be vulnerable with. You know, because telling them is like you talking to CNN. They'll broadcast it. Your privacy cannot be safe with them. We have spiritual trust. You call somebody you love, you say, this is the situation I'm going to, agree with me, pray. In 24 hours, 20 people have had that situation. No spiritual trust. No spiritual trust. There are some people that no matter the urgency of a matter, when you come to them, they will not ask you a question. What is God saying about this? What is the scripture saying about? Nothing. You cannot trust them that they will always draw you to the center of God's will in every matter. Is a problem. Is a problem. Is a problem. Spiritual trust, social trust. There are people you can't take to some gatherings. There are some people you cannot take them to a dinner night. Hey, Jesus, they will embarrass you. They will be eating like they have not eaten for 4 days. Some people don't know how to talk. You can't take them to social gathering because their joke is insultive, their joke is abusive. The principle of the first trust. The principle of the first trust. The reason why I came live, I am streaming this, is to teach you to come to a place to know how to protect and how to honor the trust that people have for you. It's not your right, it's a privilege. Whatever capacity anyone has trusted you, it's not because you are superior or you are too special. It's a gift, it's a privilege. Honor it, protect it. In so doing, in the pursuit of purpose and love, you'll be able to evolve. and become the best that God wants for you. This is what God has put into my heart to share with you about the principle of first trust. Because do you know one thing? Testing the trust of people, playing with the trust of people, especially playing with the intelligence of the man, you're getting into his head, you are doing things to see how he responds, how he will behave. There is no problem. You can emotions, play with it. There is no problem. But just know that you are indirectly tearing down the same strength that he will need to use to be committed to you in future. You are tearing down the same confidence that he will need to use to be committed to you in future. So don't think that you are hurting him. You are also tearing down the strength this man will use to protect you. The reason this man should have to protect you in future, you are tearing it down by your own self by trying to play smart. That is why many ladies says, "Oh, when this man was asking me out, he was doing everything. Oh, now I've accepted. Now he's no longer committed to me. Now I've said yes to him. He's not calling as before. Oh, the way he used to trust me is not the way he's trusting me now." Do you think that some men or ladies are blind? When you were playing with his intellect, you thought he didn't notice? When you were putting up attitude to see what he would do, to see how he reacts, when you were testing his emotion and testing his level of patience, you think he didn't notice? Hear me. No matter how a lady is loyal to you, there is a point that the loyalty of a lady will come to an end. There is a place that the patience of a man will cease, will come to an end. There is a place that a man will be tired of you. There is a place a lady will be tired of you. And at that point, it doesn't matter the best behavior you put up, he or she cannot trust you like they did at first, cannot love you like they did at first, cannot be committed to you as they did at first. And that's the problem. You have to live with regret for the rest of your life. I am sorry cannot rebuild trust. Admitting your fault cannot rebuild trust. So be careful with how you handle trust. Trust is like an egg. When you break it, you cannot mend it again. It will take over time, consistency of your behavior to build that trust again. And guess what? It will not look like the first trust that they gave to you. It will not look like the first trust that they gave to you. God bless you. This is what God has put into our heart to share with you. This is Hope Expression Hub. We provide solutions to relationship and ministerial problem. And this is the voice of Apostle Prince Victor Matthew. Hear me. You are responsible for the level of people's commitment towards you. Are you trustworthy? Are you the type of man or lady that values people's commitment to you? Thank you so much. When you share the description attached to this video, you'll find details about us, what we stand for, how to buy our ebooks. I have so many things to share with you, but time will not permit me. And there are ways you can make donations to this ministry so that we can push the truth of God's word to more people. Stand with us today. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, this is the best time for you to subscribe to this channel. We are here to journey with you together to help you in the pursuit of your purpose and in the pursuit of love. And to ministers, hear me, people that believe in your ministry, it is an act of trust. Value them. Stop behaving as if you are doing them a favor. It is a gift of trust. It is a privilege. And it's now the time for you to honor it. I have not said this to judge you. I have said this to encourage you, to call you to order, so that you can become a better version of yourself. God bless you. I look forward to see your comments in the comment section, what you think, how this have blessed you. I need a feedback. Let's know how this have been a blessing to you. God bless you. Remember, the principle of first trust demands that you protect, that you honor, that you appreciate the trust people have for you. Don't test it. That foolish curiosity that wants you to test it, let me see what you will do. Don't test it. Don't just tempt. See, no matter how tempted you are to test it, don't just try it. That whispering voice in your ears that test it. Don't just try it. You lose the trust. You lose that commitment. And even when you put in your best effort, you cannot get it again. You cannot get it again. You only have to live with whatever level of trust they can have for you. Is that what you want? So to avoid regret, reposition yourself today to be the best version of yourself. We love you. We celebrate you. And remember, hope expression values you.